Most rounds don't fall apart because you missed great shots. They fall apart because one bad swing made every decision after it worse. Today, let's stop that from happening. Hi, I'm 3-Putt Paulie, a high handicap golfer learning in public, using data to make fewer bad decisions. So let me describe a round most of us recognize. You're not playing great, but you're fine. You're making pars, some bogeys, nothing dramatic. Then one swing goes wrong. Not a disaster, but just a miss. The ball ends up somewhere you didn't plan. Now the hole feels different. You're slightly annoyed, you feel behind, and you want to get it back. You choose a shot that you don't fully own, and you rush the decision. You try to recover too much, and suddenly one bad swing turns into a double or worse. Not because the swing was awful, but because everything after it got harder. This is about breaking that chain. Most golfers judge improvement by highlights. They remember the flushed iron, the longest drive of the day, the one swing that felt effortless. Those moments feel like progress. But great shots are rare by definition. They don't happen often enough to define your score. You can hit the best shot of your life and still shoot a bad number. So rounds aren't ruined by a lack of great shots. They're ruined by a small number of awful outcomes. Now, an awful shot isn't just a miss. It's a miss that brings penalties into play, leaves no reasonable next shot, or forces a low probability recovery. That's how bogeys turn into doubles, triples, or worse. Most big numbers come from one bad swing followed by a bad decision, and the swing starts the problem, the decision compounds it. And that's where scoring collapses. So golf isn't decided by your best swing, it's decided by the bottom of your shot distribution, your worst 10 to 20%. Miss wider, miss into more trouble. Create situations that demand restraint. Lower handicap players don't eliminate misses, they shrink how bad their misses get. They don't live closer to perfect, they live farther away from disaster. So I want to pause here for a moment because I know what some of you may be thinking. I know my swing isn't great. I'm painfully aware of my flaws. I come over the top, my lead arm bends. When things go wrong, they usually go left. That's not a secret, that's just the data I deal with. But that's also the point. Imperfect swings create predictable misses, and predictable misses can be managed. What causes real damage isn't bad mechanics, it's pretending you don't have them. So once you accept your tendencies, the goal shifts. You stop trying to eliminate misses or fix mechanics mid-round. You stop forcing perfect contact. You start trying to keep misses in play. Avoid penalties. Leave yourself a next shot. And this is where scoring improves. Not because you hit it better, but because you stop making bad situations worse. Most disasters don't come from one swing. They come from sequences. A miss into trouble. A recovery attempt that you just don't own. Yeah, I can get through those trees. A little short-sided miss, a rushed putt. I do that all the time. Each choice makes the next one harder. Reducing awful shots means interrupting that sequence early. So here's a simple rule I try to use. After a bad swing, my only job is to choose the shot that keeps the next swing boring. Sometimes the smartest move after a bad swing is taking your medicine. Playing away from the flag, accepting the bogey. That's not quitting, that's just defense. This approach obviously doesn't feel heroic, it's not fun. It doesn't allow you to show up in highlights. It doesn't feel like figuring something out, but it keeps those doubles off the card. And it keeps rounds alive, and it makes bad days playable. Over time, those saved strokes add up faster than any swing thought ever will. So if you want to improve your averages, improve your decisions, improve how you respond to misses. Work on mechanics on the range. Work on damage control on the course. Those are two different jobs. Now, good players don't score better because they hit more great shots. They score better because their bad shots just aren't as bad. You don't need a perfect swing. You just need fewer disasters. So the next time you're deciding how to play a hole or what to work on, ask yourself one question. What choice keeps my worst outcome from getting worse? Understand your tendencies. Respect your misses. Protect yourself from the bottom 10%. And don't forget, bad swings are part of the deal. Good decisions keep you playing.